Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the Old World Blues, where I've recreated the majority of our somewhat negative situation, having created it so that the AI of Vault City will be heading down the NCR path, but I might have to declare war on them early, because they've conquered my furries. And worse still, they haven't merely conquered my furries, they're selling them. They're selling their fur. There are some hate crimes even I cannot fully accept, and that is probably just one of them, so we might need to declare war on our neighbors sooner rather than later. I will give them one more opportunity to try and ally with the NCR to make this as complicated as humanly possible first. But I think it's gonna be a war with Vault City. I think so. I'm almost certain there's gonna be a war with Vault City, honestly. But first, I do need to deal with the Japanese, because their leader is a waifu, and I imagine as we have a largely slave economy that once I conquer them, I will get access to waifu. Presumably. One would expect that to be how warfare and conquest will be working. And they don't look like they can offer too much in the way of resistance either, honestly, so this should be easy enough, one would think. Okay, speaking of as well, I've recently, in essence, finally, at long last, exhausted all of the DC entertainment I was going through. I even watched a lesser-known show, the Green Lanterns animated show, which I'd originally decided to ignore because it kind of looked awful. But that ended up being a very good show. And now, after a long, long period of feeling relatively happy, I'm going to be moving on to Marvel soon. I have been dreading this day for quite some time because I had a quick look at what Marvel has made in terms of animated offerings, and wow. If you think DC was doing poorly when it came to their animated shows, then you can certainly launch a spirited argument to that effect. Holy shit, Marvel, goodness gracious. I am very, very glad that I first and foremost grew up a DC fan rather than Marvel, because wow, they have nothing. I found like a couple of shows and they all look very, very like subpar Cartoon Network series, you know? It's kind of upsetting, honestly. Almost upsetting as my manpower numbers, which means I'm going to need to be switching over to robots very soon. Not ideal. The robots are not necessarily great at fighting, but you can have an absolutely ludicrous amount of them, so it shall be what it shall be.
Hello, sir.
But, I mean, I suppose I am also open to the possibility that I might be shocked and surprised by the Marvel animated shows, just like I was with the Green Lantern, so I haven't given up all hope just yet. I'm just moving in the general direction of surrendering all hope. Real fans of the 60s Spider-Man? You know, I am genuinely tempted. I actually am tempted. I don't even know if I could find it anymore, but I am very tempted. Especially as it had one of my favorite little like subplot arcs ever. Was it Warworld or something like that? Oh, Great Solicitation, yes. Where they send like they send Spider-Man, I think Captain America and Iron Man and stuff to fight in like an off-world arena style thing against other teams of superheroes and stuff, and villains too. That was an amazing little subplot line. I adored that. That was great. But that animation style, it is old. My God, is it old? It really is painfully ancient at this point in time.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Right, ghouls, I will leave you to your business.
What's up? What's up?
And, I don't think I need to worry about them stabbing me in the back just yet. God damn it, I'm still lacking field commanders. The need to, like, promote every single one of my field commanders is mildly upsetting. It's not the worst trait imaginable for a super mutant commander, so we'll go with it. Bonus to attack. Will never hurt, but I do need that 30% attack bonus. I hate using the battle planner. I don't like it. I feel like it takes away too much control. I'm not fond of it in the slightest. I wish you could do the battle planner and then basically turn off its ability to move your troops, because that's the one thing that I really hate with it. The fact that it will actually... let's not do that. That it will move your troops whilst they are deployed. That is just upsetting to me. What did I just click? Stop that. There we go. Hotkeys. There we are. That is just deeply, deeply upsetting to me on so many levels. So, John, will you watch the 1970s Japanese Spider-Man show? I haven't even heard about that one. There's a 1970s Japanese Spider-Man show? That might be upsetting too, honestly. That might be upsetting as well. I kind of want to watch, like, there's also a, there is a 3D Spider-Man show, which exact name escapes me right now. But it had, like, one of the best Mary Janes ever, which, that's a pretty high bar, considering how excellent she was in the original animated show, and how fucking terrible she's been in every single iteration afterwards. It's actually remarkable. Light attacker. Well, we're gonna go ground pounder. Like, the range is fucking awful, but well, it's only 2 points of ground attack. That's not actually as relevant as I was hoping for it to be. But they, like, because that was during the age where they were making absolute banger characters, and we had no idea at the time. We just didn't know. We literally didn't know. It's kind of absurd looking back at it now, but you just finished your war with those guys, huh? It's a little bit unfortunate. We had no idea at the time. Extended conscription. Yes, thank you. I need that. I don't have enough dudes.
You
By any
ignorant
stretch of the
slut.
imagination. I think probably like the I think the death of good character design, like the last good characters we got over here was probably, I want to say Ben 10, that era, like Ben 10 with those characters. Those were probably like the end of good character designs, I think. Because Ben was likable, Gwen was likable, their grandpa was likable, the various monsters were cool and interesting, and he unlocked new ones all the time. Then adult Gwen, of course, as well. After that, I legit can't think of any. You know, not besides like established characters, I guess. You know, Justice League kind of stuff. Ah, finally, the Troll Wardens beat the Mirelurks. I was waiting for them to get done with that. Matej Schvezek, Spider-Man Unlimited from 1999 is my favorite Spider-Man spin-off show from my childhood. I am planning on watching that because I gotta get some Spider-Man in there, right? And then, of course, came the era of CalArt, which was a curse upon literally everything. I see the Republic of Socialist Mexico is continuing to be large. That'll be the endgame boss there. The forces of Genti the Assault have confirmed the retreat from Genti City following fierce fighting. Supposedly, General spending more time with women and securing their own safety has been attributed as a cause. Gubernia Easy Guardia's attempt to alleviate this with arming his forces with more weapons and bring more people into the army. But this likely won't be enough as La República Socialista Mexicana's forces ravages the lands. Tragically enough. Oliver, you can change cohesion so units move less. Curry. You can, I know about that, but I want to just lock them. I want to basically tell the AI, no, I don't want you to do anything. All I want from you is the planning bonus. That's all. All I want from you is the planning bonus. Nothing else. That's what I want. Fucking scavengers. Oh shit, am I out of Oh, manpower. Yes, I've been utterly fucking starved of that for quite some time now. Do I save? Nah, fuck it. Just pop Wasteland Militia. I gotta start mobilizing some dudes. Because I still need a lot more stuff in my army. Till I can finally start manufacturing robots at a decent number. Zeta Water. Art, on Saturday, you missed 2 of my super chats to Lolly, but now that you have Lolly on ArchCast, will you bring on Synthetic Man? Who? I know that's not the reaction anyone wants, but remember, I barely watch any YouTube, so when you tell me, will you bring on this person, odds are very good that my response will be, who's that? So, if you have some more information, feel free to give it to me. I'm, generally speaking, not averse to bringing anyone on, really, so long as they're, you know, decent individuals. Right, let's continue fortifying this front line. I don't love having to hold 3 provinces. That you can't hold that because there's 3 provinces attacking it. You can't hold that because there are like 4 provinces touching that. So it's either that or that. So 3 provinces or 2 provinces. I'll hold the 2. Till I can actually build up something that resembles an army again. Right, don't worry, little furred friends. I'm coming to save you. I won't leave you to be oppressed. God, I'm really not fond of how socialist Mexico has become. That's a problem to me. Right, where do we go from here? Countryside. Oh, countryside and Mording appears to be the only option I have. 100,000 NCR dollar, war support 5, base ability 5, 100 manpower. Well, none of that is that important, really. If anything, I wonder if there's a developed Reno statehood. I think there's a way to transition into the new Mariposa with this faction, but I'm not entirely sure how, or if it is via the Troll Warrens. Let's go down this route, shall we? Right, I've got my excuse for war now. I shall free my little furred friends. No longer will you be oppressed by the evil humans. Incidentally, by the way, it is entirely reasonable, normal, and expected, it's good outright, for humans to oppress mutants. And I'm speaking specifically about the Marvel mutants here. Because the Marvel mutants are hilariously dangerous, ridiculously so, and more often than not have virtually no control over any of their fucking powers. Take Cyclops, for example. Cyclops, if he ever loses his glasses, will basically incinerate the entire classroom he's sitting in. And the only thing preventing this from happening is, well, a pair of thin glass or quartz shades. Not exactly the safest device for what is in essence a walking nuclear fucking warhead, you would think. It is entirely reasonable for the humans of that world to look at mutants as a massive threat. Hell, to their existence as well. That was always one of the things that I actually quite enjoyed about the Marvel X-Men style thing. Because, yes, there is absolutely a very solid argument to be made. You're gonna...
Hello, sir.
I don't think you are. And I could use the reinforcements over here. There is a very, very solid argument to be made, and the show and the comics make that very point, that since humans have had a nasty habit of viciously outcompeting via outbreeding and or killing any rival species, it seems entirely reasonable to assume that when a new, obviously dominant species comes about, it would immediately aggress upon the lesser species. In fact, that's one of the reasons why... See, I guarantee you, one of the reasons why we humans are so fascinated with the idea of elves and orcs and fantasy creatures is because the very existence of these things is itself almost anathema to humanity. Like, we are like ants when it comes to competition. I'm sure you've seen the meme, like, oh, only human beings do warfare. And then an ant colony. Ants, when the neighboring ants are a slightly different shade. Yes, yes. Because humans are not the only creatures to have invented large-scale conflict. We're simply the only ones to have actually managed to make it good and effective on a large scale. I believe I read somewhere that supposedly, they're like most ants on Earth belong to like 1 out of 2 or 3 different hives, like super hives. And these super hives have basically been at war with one another for God only knows how many decades, if not centuries, spanning huge regions of the globe. I don't know how true that is, because it sounds a little bit too fantastical to be real, but I like to believe it. I like to believe in the idea of mass murderous genocidal ant warfare raging beneath our feet at all times. it's a cheery and uplifting thought. Which then also raises interesting questions, like, for example, if war is one of the primary conditions for civilization to truly begin to grow and thrive, which I absolutely, by the way, firmly believe it is, why haven't the ants done anything yet? Why don't the ants have cars or aeroplanes or something to bomb one another with? Actually, they have, to a sort of kind of extraordinarily vague degree, developed a degree of vehicleization in the form of creating various symbiotic relationship with other animals, for example. Some might even have theoretically been used in warfare, though usually it's just, strategic food stores rather than mounts. Although the idea of an ant riding another creature into battle, too, is undeniably appealing. This is a strange tangent I've gotten myself into for some reason now. Especially considering that the start of it was Marvel Mutants. Huh. Well, hardly a rarity here, I suppose. Go, my pretties. Kill, kill, crush, and destroy. KKND. Good game.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Sadly underappreciated. Although, what little I remember from the campaign and how derpy it was, perhaps. Perhaps it is for the best that we've all forgotten it. The fall of Vault City. Bitter fighting of Vault City is starting to cease. The Chimerian consensus are starting to clean up what's left of Vault City. While the residents are unsure of what's to expect from the new overlords, you're gonna be eaten. That's generally speaking what you can expect. We are intending to eat you. As the Chimerian consensus takes the treasures of the vault to New Reno, who would have thought such a city could even be taken? Well, it was only defended by, like, 2 regiments, basically, so wasn't even that hard. God, it's been a while since I've used robots. Like, early old world blues was Mr. House, I think. Right, what are you? Armor 4 Scrapbot. Are you like the cheap and cheery thing? Well, you're a scout vehicle, I would presume. Oh, maybe not, because you don't actually have any. Are you fast, maybe? 4? Not really. What is the point of you? What is the usage? Piercing 9, armor 8. Hardness 45. Breakthrough, soft attack. I mean, your soft attack is pretty good, I guess. Defense 10. Armor 8. Yeah, you kind of just look garbage to me, honestly. Piercing 9. That's okay. That's pretty good. Kind of a light anti-tank thing, I guess. More importantly, Mr. Handies or commercial Protectatron? So what's the difference? These are more defensive.
Trick or treat. Can I smell your feet?
All right, Protectatrons then, because I don't need offense. What I need is defense. I need something that's able to sit on its ass and protect my holdings, first and foremost. That's what I require. Oh god, I've actually got a surplus of factories. I'll put them into behemoths. Let's get the big boys going. Mr. Personality, Curry Fun. So what kind of starry did you pick this time? Just got in. Starry? Starry? Starry. Sorry. I'm confused. Zerafawat, a synthetic man, is a video game reviewer who runs a podcast called The Chudcast, where he talks about various things happening. He unfortunately has self-deprecating humor and is controversial. Okay. Oh. I should have Lumi look into him then. I need to start going on more podcasts. That's not more on me, I take it. No, good. I was thinking of asking on Twitter for what kind of podcast people would want to see me try to get on, because I do need to get on more podcasts. To start networking out and all that fancy gubbins. Right. Good boys. Simply advance forward. Crush anything and everything that stands in your path. No, don't wander off. Right. Oh. Right, for a moment there, I thought that was the somebody's about to declare war on you sound. No, that's just the,
Hello?
there's high unrest sound. And yes, I'm aware. I am actively carrying out a cannibalistic genocide of the wasteland. I am literally eating people to death. I'd expect there to be pretty high unrest in such a scenario. In fact, I'd be shocked and horrified if there wasn't. Genuinely, that would be far more worrying. If people were like, yeah, no, we're actually surprisingly fine with being eaten.
What's up?
I think, quite on the contrary, I would dislike that. Alright, spread out a little bit. We don't even necessarily need to crush these pockets of resistance. Because most of their forces have already been kind of
Sir?
gathered up and herded together, so as long as we can hold the victory objectives, which we should have no problems doing, we win. Gastown! I remember that from the Mad Max movies. Yay!
Hey there.
Gastown, Gastown.
Sir?
Right. Proceed to Gecko.
Hello, sir.
I desire for it to be my Gecko. Oh, no, geckos. I'm sorry, I had a flashback of war shut his Gecko. And now I'm upset. Now I'm genuinely upset.
Hello?
As any decent human being should be. Oh. Rad Stags 1000. Thanks, I guess. Is there any way I can weaponize the Rad Stags? The Radical Stags? The Rad Stags? The Rad Stallions? The Radical Stallions? The Radical Rapscallions. There are many ways to put this into words, none of which are good. Right. Army experience, always nice. Merc military, division training time. I don't really care. Capsicum plus 10, that's not good.
You ignorant slut.
Although this will actually get me commanders. Holy shit. The Vengeful Sons. Vicious tribals driven from the land by brutal dictator of Caesar. Oh, are they actually mercenaries? Nice. 4 units of robots will join your army. 5 groups of Vengeful Sons will join your army. 2 ghoul strike teams will join your army. Ex-NCR troopers. Hellhammer, 3 squads of Hellhammer mercs. Demolition equipment. Okay, bonuses to demolition equipment. Used for vehicle technology. For firearms. Oh, so actual mercenaries. Interesting. That's a cool little idea. It's very expensive, though. Energy weapons, heavy energy weapon research speed, caps expansion, and sophisticated infantry tech. Oh yeah, no, that we are. Yeah, no, fuck yes, we're going for that. Super mutants with fucking plasma rifles. Yes, I think so. Yes, I think so indeed. That sounds like a great idea that couldn't possibly backfire in any way whatsoever. Motorcycles or trucks? I'm thinking speed. I'm thinking speed. I'm thinking speed is the most important. Darn to go. Join an EFAP stream. Sargon can hook you up. I don't think that's an option. I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately, no. I view it as an unlikely scenario. Sandoom, have you tried Count Dankula for Stanford Bridge? We could definitely get Count Dankula, I'm almost sure. Because he's best buddies with Sargon, of course, and Sargon is my bitch.
What's up?
He fucking well is, too, as he's gonna stand me up for 2 more weeks. Fucking bastard. He owes me his right fucking leg if I goddamn asks for it.
Hey there.
But that's guess for me. I'm looking for other people to go on other people's podcasts for once.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Are you ghouls? No, you're super mutants. Why have I...
Had a decent meal in weeks.
Super mutants.
Hello?
Super mutants. Why have I separated you into different organizations? It's a great question, particularly as you have a pain train, which doesn't help me in any way whatsoever.
Can I smell your
It's
feet?
legitimately useless. Yes, no. You, give up all of your dudes to that guy. You know, the guy who actually has a trait that works for the units he's commanding.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Right. And with that, I've actually secured my arse. Now I just need to worry about defending my front against NCR aggression. Which, once the rest of the ghoul divisions pop, I might actually have a halfway decent chance of doing. That'd be nice. Alex Adamson, I was thinking Lumi could now, but Tomoe Umari, I think I remember her being guest before, and he went well. But it was a while ago. Isn't she corporate now, I think? Corpo VTubers tend to have a lot of restrictions on the people they can converse with, so I don't know about that either. That's why I like independent ones, because they're independent, whilst the corporate VTubers... Pyrotechnics for $50, thank you very much, sir. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, my lord. Overlord raising hell. Light at the end of the tunnel. It is a beautiful thing. Let's see. There we go. I'm kind of looking forward to playing that game, actually. I remember it being quite a bit of fun. Right, where was I? Oh yes, fortifying my front line. That is a good thing to do. Little ghouly ghouls. Yes, if you could hold that area, that would be lovely. Few super mutants up there, and I've got reinforcements on the way to hold that. And then just fortify the fuck out of the border, hoping that nothing will overrun and murder me. There is a fair few angry nomads over here. I don't know what the 80s, What's my intel ledger on the 80s? So, we're assuming between 35 to 41 divisions. That's not that bad, honestly. And we're assuming 0 Air Force. Right. That actually sounds eminently killable to me. Alright, you are going to suppress the bad people. That sounds eminently killable, honestly. I'm tempted to have a go at them as well. But I really want to help out the troll warrens, because I don't have an alliance with them yet, because I don't have contact with them. God curse Thunderbird. I want them to attack the Seraph Lord so I can help them out, because I want to get allied with the troll warrens, because I think that is the way I get New Mariposa proper. Ah, good. Divisions are finally arriving. As my manpower pool is beginning to look halfway decent again. Economic resurgence. Oh, yes. That's, Oh, Vault City is already a level 10 economic node, so... Yay! My cap income should increase even more vociferously then. Lovely. Lovely. Right. Time to start buying advanced weaponry. Probably some vehicles as well, actually, now that I think about it. I've got lots of money now, so... I don't need bicycles, but it will give me the availability to buy motorcycles and fancier shit further down the line. The Christians are getting murdered again. That happens a lot. I think New Canaan is built and destroyed, and then rebuilt and destroyed again, no less than 3 times throughout the entirety of your average playthrough. Oh well. Chat hasn't funded a New Canaan playthrough, so... I guess I don't need to worry about it. New citizen care package. Yep, just fucking pour money into the problem. I am rich, goddammit. Super mutants and bicycles would look hilarious, chat. Yes, and that's kind of why I want it. I want super mutants on motorcycles just roaring through the countryside. And it would be pretty effective. I don't think you're ever going to see anybody willingly step out in front of a super mutant on a motorcycle and be like, halt. I think they're just going to run, screaming. Probably. We need logistic stuff up and running. And the fresh divisions are done.
Sir.
Get you training. And that should allow me to guard most of the front line. Ah, my first behemoth! Look at how fucking huge he is! Yes, yes, behemoths. That's a line breaker for you. Alright, Wait. Did the 80s just split in 2 from the Thunderbird and the 8? They did! Oh. Well, shit, that's convenient. Did it split your army as well? It did! Well. That's fantastic! You're not allied with each other either, you're not! Wow, well, fucking well.
Trick or treat. Can I smell your feet?
Are you sure that that is an entirely intelligent move to make in a world as complicated and dangerous as ours? I don't know about that. In fact, I'm almost sure that's a terrible, terrible idea. Ooh, yes. Recruitable population factor. Yes, goddammit. More. I need people for the army. Manpower is genuinely my primary fucking concern right now. Largely because I keep eating people. If I'd stop doing that, maybe I'd have more human beings, but nobody ever accused the super mutants of being too fucking clever, now did they? No, not really. 10. Ooh, 13, 14, 15. Yes, let's get a third one moving. Sandoom, who's smarter, super mutants or orcs? Orcs, undoubtedly, because orcs can technically become super duper ultra mega clever, where super mutants, not so much. The mutant recovery rate, special loss, oh damn, that's a lot. But it locks me out of these two. I mean, 30% experience gain is fucking huge. Especially for air. Like, that is actually massive. 30% extra experience for air is a big fucking deal. But it would lock me out of 5% breakthrough and 5% soft and hard attack. That was actually kind of difficult. Zenifywwater. So I'll ask him if you want to join the Chudcast. Do you want him to reach out to Lumi after I ask him? Oh yeah, sure. No, I'd be happy to go on the podcast. Sure. I'd be happy to join any podcasts. Arch needs to branch out more. NA, a Democratic judge in Colorado just let an illegal who committed vehicular manslaughter off with 100 hours of community service, citing restorative justice. Really? Yeah, is that a thing? Huh. Google doesn't mention anything about it, as far as I can see, but it wouldn't necessarily surprise me. I am really torn between these two. What's the max bonus for a fully leveled unit? I think I have. And there we go. So the max bonus is a 75 modifier in combat. So at the end of the day, the combat modifier will be greater. Or is it just army experience? It's not, is it? It's army. Yeah, it's army experience, isn't it? It's not it's not actually, it's not unit experience, is it? Yeah, fuck it. I'll go for this one. Yeah, because it's not unit. I thought it was unit experience. It was like 30% would be awesome, but it's not. It's just the little stars, which are way less important. Continue to evolve the decryption branch of the super mutant military.
What's up?
Super mutant hacker force will somehow rise to prominence. I don't know how we started making super mutant hackers, but we have, and I don't intend to stop. All right. I finally hit a point now where I'm actually researching a lot. And I've got the production capability to actually produce some of the things I'm researching, which is very nice. If only I can get enough manpower to actually outfit everything, that'd be brilliant. I wonder, I have an unknown focus. Oh, God, that is a fucking huge focus tree, good God. Fuck me. How is the Kaiser? Oh no, the Kaiser's getting fucking killed. No, Caesar! Caesar! Can I help Caesar? I can send volunteers to Caesar. Okay, right. Fuck, the Kaiser. If he falls, the only thing standing between me and socialist Mexico is nothing. Okay. Well, that makes it easy, doesn't it? We've got to send forces to the Kaiser, but what?
Hey there.
But what? But what? I suppose I could just
Hey there.
peel off 5 mutant divisions, I suppose? The key's out, yep. The Kaiser Rescue Force. Dispatch them immediately. You must save the Kaiser before he is murdered. The Navajo Nation is beating his ass. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing of the Kaiser. I had expected more. A lot more. Cash for loyalty. Yep. Military council. Yep.
What's up?
Right, we gotta turn the tide. How do we best turn the tide? Probably over here by rescuing these little Caesar forces trapped.
Trick or treat. Can I smell your feet?
Oh, now, Lum. No feet smelling today. No. Stop that. Did I? Fuck. Now. Please. Oh.
Hello.
There we go. There. Start nipping off a messenger from the 2 sons. What do you want from me? Join us for the greatest racing competition of all time. Racing? Super mutant racing? Starting in Tucson, prepare for the motorsports competition of a lifetime, taking place on the greatest racetrack ever built. Meet the greatest race car driver the wasteland has to offer, as we compete in honor of NASA and Mars to determine which nation can truly claim to house the ultimate racer. Witness the newest technological innovation as they're being made, applied, and tested on a never-before-seen scale. Yeah, fuck yeah, super mutant racers, goddammit! That's going to need to be a fucking enormous car, but hey, so what? I'm plus-sized, and, well, the racing industry is just going to have to accommodate that fact, isn't it? Fucking ghouls!
Sir.
I'm trying to snip off some ghouls here, but unfortunately for me, they're retreating faster than I can really follow them. Oh no. New Königsberg is under threat. What do I do? Okay, maybe we just try to defeat the ghouls. If we just kill the ghouls,
Hey.
then New Königsberg will be safe, yeah? Yeah. Kill the ghouls, save New Königsberg.
Can't stand up to this.
I have completely abandoned trying to work the tourist season, by the way. I'm just spending money on weapons and guns and financial incentives these days. And it's worked out fairly well, honestly. See, the problem with the the tourist season is you spend so many caps that I'm pretty sure you probably get fewer caps back than you spend on attracting tourists, which seems, well, not good in my eyes. I'd think somehow. Right, we've got more defenders. Oh, I can't even draw lines properly, can I? Right, okay. Screw that. Right, so we have 2 units of rioters and 1 unit of ghouls for both of those. And 2 units of ghouls, 2 rioters for that. And that is my southern front. Solidified to a decent degree. Right. If they now decide to declare war on me, I am relatively confident in my ability to hold out for at least a while. Long enough, possibly, presumably, perhaps even, to begin getting enough of my own shit up and running to crush them. Although I would like 10 more divisions of ghouls. You don't mind. Oh, my poor manpower. My poor fucking manpower. My poor fucking manpower. Down to go. Will you invite V in Sargon's place this week?
What's up?
That's not a terrible idea, actually, but it's a bit short notice. It's really short notice. It's not a terrible idea, though.
Hello, sir.
Maybe for next week again, because yeah, that's not a terrible idea at all. All right, go to that nuclear testing facility. We've learned to plan raid steal money from the 80s. Oh no. Filthy douchebags are going to try and steal shit from me.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Right. You guys just deploy along the border there and stop that and hope that the NCR doesn't invade me in the meantime. How's New Königsberg? It's safe. Okay, good.
Hey there.
Continue the offensive as previously planned. We're just gonna knock the ghoul. There you go. We're just gonna knock the ghouls right the fuck out of this war. As Operation Save the Kaiser continues. And that is going to put them in a very, 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 very unfortunate position indeed. Get the bigger, badder assaultatrons. What's my, focusing arrays almost... Yes, research the focusing array, please. That would be quite useful to me. And Van Graff advisors, because sophisticated infantry weaponry is fucking broken.
What's up?
Right, before they get a chance to... combat support technology. Nice. Before they get a chance to begin relocating...
Hello.
Delve deep into their rear lines. Oh my god, the fucking socialists are taking more shit. Are you serious? Can nothing stop the march of fucking socialism? What are you invading this time? After hours of street fighting, La República Socialista Mexicana has finally taken the majority of Gloria, with heroes on both sides fighting until the bitter end, and with sheer ferocity and fighting, Gloria must be taken, though the resistance still continues through the city's main forces. And for the República have withdrawn, with the city in ruins. One has to ask, what is next for Gloria? What is next for the fucking socialists? Alexander, a reminder, Arch, you owe me a Total War 12-12 playthrough. And I just remembered that one got funded, and you two have be reminded. You're welcome. That never got funded, you little shit. I'm not that easy to trick. I still have the fucking notes for it. I've just taken it off the thing. Yeah, it's a 70. It halted at like 75 out of 500. People were not interested in 1212 AD, which I was a little bit surprised by, actually. I would love to play that game because it seemed like a really, really cool mod, but you have too many funded requests to get through first. Before Arch can do the things that Arch wants to do again. Akabans 999. I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Overlord rising hell. It is so close, chat. It is so close. You can almost feel it. That game had good waifus. That game had very good waifus. I hear the expansion was apparently shit, which I'm worried a little bit by the fact that you're funding that one too. Because the base game was great, and I learned years later that apparently people didn't like that game. I was like, wow, it's really fun. And apparently it's because the expansion pack, Raising Hell, was just like a massive mess of endless shitty minigames or something. It wouldn't necessarily surprise me. There's only so much you can do with goblin Pikmins, I guess, before it gets a little bit, you know, weird. Can I get funded militia? Not yet, but I'm very, very close. And I want it. I want it, goddammit. I'm doing... where's that last? I really, really, really... well, Elko pass... You know, pacify all of it. I really, really should be spending money on coring territory right now, but... I need that fucking manpower. I need that fucking manpower, brother. I need it bad. It's looking like Operation Save Caesar, or Save the Kaiser. It looks like Operation Save the Kaiser is going to be a complete success. Three, two, one, go! Super Mutant Racing! I feel like Super Mutant Racing has got to be like a Super Nintendo title or something. Right? I can't be the only one who thinks that Super Mutant Racing is a video game. Right? The racers have taken off from the Temple of Mars mere moments ago, beginning their epic journey across Sonora. Currently, our contestants are hindered from showing full power of their vehicles by the rough terrain. However, with each of the racers determined to be the first to pull ahead to reach the open road to the west first, there is no doubt the competition has already started. Our first reports have finally reached us, and it seems that Thunderbird leads the early laps, while Wyatt is able to stay close behind him and keep the pressure on, all the while putting enough of a gap, never more than 5 seconds but always bigger than the one in front, to Juggernaut behind him. Meanwhile, Sun Eater is recovering from a spin, but still manages to overtake Jalabert. We'll of course be right back with you as the race enters the second stage. What's that, What's that movie? There was a movie where you had like a bunch of people doing like a massive like death race in these crazy 80s vehicles with machine guns and shit. I don't know what that movie is called. I've seen it. I fucking adored it. And it was awesome. But I cannot remember what it was called. It's like Knight Rider on steroids, basically. Ah, Knight Rider. I really miss the old gimmick shows, you know? Where they did just kind of retarded stuff half the time. And yes, half the time it was just stupid nonsense. Like, Skippy, the kangaroo. It's like, oh, it's Skippy. He's a kangaroo, so he's Lassie, but bouncy. which was literally all it was, lassie but bouncy. This is going to require more fortifying. There was one with the dolphin as well. Flipper? Flipper, I think. Yes. I think Flipper. Flipper was the one with the dolphin. And then, of course, you had Lassie. Everybody knows Lassie. The big dog who died like 3 times during filming, which
Hey,
is a fun fact. If you're watching Lassie, odds are you're not watching the same Lassie anymore because that Lassie's probably dead. You're probably watching the next Lassie in line because, well, the Lassie franchise outlived Lassie.
Service guarantees citizenship.
The road west. Here we are yet again with another status report. The races have passed the monuments of Arizona and enter the fertile and wide open plains of Sonora at full speed, and our observers are sadly only able to determine their current location due to the roaring of their engines and the tremendous dust clouds our racers leave behind. Nonetheless, we have been able to conclude that Wyatt pressured Juggernaut into a lockup and then set up a brilliant around the outside pass turn to move into 3rd place, but he was unwilling to then push for 2nd place straight away, saving his tires. That position became his anyway, as Jalabat cars slowed down nearly to a halt at the halfway point around the tip of Sonora, forcing him to hold and do repairs, allowing Suneater to ride past him. During all of this, Thunderbird has managed to expand an earlier lead he had since the racers have left Oreo Valley. How long until I can invade them again? How do you fix a race? You invade and destroy the nation of the racer who's about to win.
hey there.
Brilliant. Unironically, yes, it's the Kaiser lives. All due to me. The Kaiser will live to see another day. Let's continue down the Merc military line. I have saved the Kaiser. Fear not, chat. He will live. Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy a lot of fucking bicycles, aren't I? I feel like I've upset the chop shop on multiple occasions previously in there. Oh, God, for a second there, I thought they declared war on me. The Yuma turn. We have once again been brought news of our competitors, this time from the beautiful Sunshine Coast as the racers try to outdo each other, taking the treacherous turns that closely follow the Genta coastline. Even the slightest misstep could spell the early end of their ambition. Nonetheless, they rarely ever slow down, displaying their drifting prowess at every turn. Thunderbird entered the first obstacle flawlessly. Jalabat, however, made the one mistake of the day. He entered a little bit tighter than he should have, and took Suneater along with him, and cost him dearly. That cost him dearly, this cost them dearly, throwing both temporarily off the road, costing them precious seconds, allowing Wyatt and Juggernaut to pass them by and close in on Thunderbirds. I have no idea who I am, by the way. Fucking Socialist Republic continues to fucking grow. The only ones who resist them are Honduras. Not good. Not good at all. Connoda, Overlord, Rising Hell. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Overlord, Rising Hell. I want shit like Knight Rider back. I want those silly shows where you see like what is supposed to be future tech shit, right? It's like, look at this, my car has machine guns in it. Wow, what else does it have? Literally anything the episode determines I need. That's amazing. Wasn't there one with a helicopter as well? Like Airwolf or something? Am I confused? I think so. We have once again spotted our neck-on-neck riding competitors after we lost sight of them leaving Genta City. They have since entered the treacherous mountain pass of East Sonara, and while the tight track itself offers few opportunities for one racer to pull ahead, these are the best, so we shouldn't be surprised about any rapid changes that may take place in this most inhospitable section of the race. Our mountain trackers have identified Wyatt in the lead, with Thunderbird following close behind, while Juggernaut, Sun-Eater, and Jalabird were briefly slowed down as each of them tried to ram the other two down the cliff. Good. As is only proper and correct, of course. Right. The rescuers of the Kaiser have returned. Defense, insect swarm, behemoths. 10% breakthrough for behemoths. But it's better to take the thing that benefits my entire army instead.
Had a decent meal in weeks.
The super mutant army, and this army shall ever more be known as Rescuers of the Kaiser. A good, honest, solid name for them to honor their many achievements. The finish line is in sight in more ways than you can conceivably imagine, yes. Right. Before they get an opportunity to snatch victory away from our amateur drivers, declare war on their country and start flooding across their borders. Go on now. Don't be shy. You may be set to win the race. But that does not mean you will be able to keep the trophy, filthy human scum. No. To do that, you first have to win at the game of life. And as you are about to experience, the super mutants have a long and proud history of cheating at the game of life. Oh, it's so close. 90%, yes. Wait until that's fully trained up. Actually, no, I can't be bothered. Deploy it now, so they don't forget about it later. And start training behemoths. Ladies and gentlemen, super mutants, boys, girls, and ghouls, as you can undoubtedly tell by the dust clouds being thrown up in the distance, our racers have finally arrived, and the fact that none of them have been eliminated along the way have fallen significantly behind can only be seen as a testament to their driving skills. This is still everyone's game, as I swallow my own breath. I am happy to announce that Wyatt has taken the lead by almost an arm's length, with Thunderbird having taken the position right next to him. In the shadows of these two legends, I can spot Juggernaut as well as Sun-Eater, ready to take his race on the final meters. Slightly behind them all, but quickly picking up speed is Jalabert. Clearly, we are able to pronounce the winner of the first race of Two Suns any second now. I mean, hey, the very fact that I somehow haven't been... Oh, just resistant, that's fine. I know people are resisting my occupation. Again, I'd be... Oh, no! Kaiser, no! Why did you declare war on the socialists? Mein Kaiser, nein! Mein Kaiser, I cannot rescue you from all of Mexico. Mein Kaiser! Mein Kaiser, no! God damn it. God damn it. God damn it, Kaiser.
Hey.
You weren't meant to be killed like this. This was not supposed to be your end. my offensive is beginning to sputter and halter a little bit. Seems like they will manage to pull enough stuff ahead to halt me and slow me down, tragically. Goddamn bastards. Right. In that case... let's leave behind
Had a decent meal in weeks.
some complications for them. The Great Race. Today shall forever be remembered as the date on which Wyatt from the Two Sons won their very first Great Race of Tucson. After a long and hard, though tough battle against his four rivals, all masterful races in their own right, across the extensive Sonora track that surprised even the country leader Will Facer's wildest expectations. The competition was fierce, but through a combination of luck, skill, and a remarkable grid, Wyatt from the Two Sons managed to pull ahead on the home stretch. Piece of shit. We may have lost this one. Oh, careful there, don't... Careful there, don't let your stuff... Oh, that is a lot of dudes. And damn it. Are you gonna force me to take this war seriously or something? We may have lost the battle, chat, but we shall not lose the war. Not the real war, anyways. Bastards keeps rushing in reinforcements. I guess that is the benefit of having literally an all-mechanized army. You can kind of go to wherever the fuck you need to be. Yes, perhaps laboring under the assumption that I could somehow manage to outmaneuver and entrap the 100% motorized bicycle army of crazy bike nomads was not a reasonable expectation. It's certainly looking like it. Keep going, keep going. They may all have bicycles, and this gives them an undeniable advantage, but that does not mean... Yes, that does mean that they will all escape. Unfortunately, that is exactly what that means. Well, that's tremendously upsetting, isn't it? That's tremendously upsetting. Right, both of you start pushing ahead. We've got enough numbers to surely just overwhelm the little dogs. Weight of number. What? This is one of the things that I will never understand about the AI. It has 7 divisions, or 7 companies or regiments, in this case, just standing there, and it's like, no. I wish to only attack with one of these against a blatantly numerically superior opponent. Surely, at the very least, the AI should be able to look ahead and go like, oh, I am devastatingly outnumbered. I should refrain from launching any attacks straight towards the enemy. For the longest time, this was actually the best way to defeat the Soviet Union, by the way, was to not actually attack the Soviet Union. It was to simply just sit on your ass and wait for the AI to bleed itself to death as it inevitably continued hurling individual divisions against entire fucking armies, suffering horrific casualties every step of the way. And this ridiculousness of the AI was so incredibly reliable that you could literally build your entire invasion strategy of the Soviet Union on the assumption that the AI would kill itself. This has been a problem since, like, Hearts of Iron 3 as well, and they just seem to be unwilling or incapable of ever addressing it. To the point where one of the better, actually difficult mods... Okay, right. I can't. I don't have the manpower to allow the AI to do its thing. I wanted to make this a quick war, but I literally cannot afford to let the AI waste my troops. This too. This is a genuine problem as well, from the perspective of trying to make the game more approachable, because the supposed idea of adding on front lines was to reduce micromanagement, which is a good idea. There can be a lot of micromanagement if you're playing like higher level, more complex scenarios of Hearts of Iron. Absolutely, way too much in fact. But to then add in an AI that is so utterly, completely, and painfully incompetent as to be a greater risk to the player than to the enemy is not going to reduce the amount of micromanagement needed. It is only going to make the game even less welcoming to a new player, as they're sitting there going, why am I losing so incredibly badly? Why are all of my dudes dying so unbelievably quickly? Well, it isn't even your fault. That's the problem. It's the game literally, actively fucking you. It's not a good scenario for learning, really. God, I hope they don't add in any systems like that in Europa Universalis 5. And God, do I hope... Okay, so they did show off a little bit of EU5. Not a whole lot so far at all, but a tiny little bit. It does look like they're returning to their old school of warfare. Thank the heavens. For all the countless flaws of Europa Universalis style combat, it is at least better than no combat, which is the, you know, Victoria alternative. Now, these fuckers are putting up a better fight than I was anticipating. And again, they are also all mechanized, and I have a sneaking suspicion I am dangerously low on anti-armor. Although I do have energy weapons, which should probably actually give me a decent amount of anti-armor regardless. Right, lovely. I need to start worrying about naval shit sooner rather than later. Not happy about that. Do I lack any resources? I do. Scrap metal, and a lot of it as well. Right, let's get working on that. And I have been forgetting my research, press research. Mr. Personality, give a behemoth a motorcycle. I sadly don't think you can, which is tragic. The fact that you cannot have mounted behemoth motorcycle cavalry is very much so one of the shortcomings of this mod, and no question about it. Speaking of, has anybody seen the 60 days? That's a long time. Restoration of Golgotha. Oh! Finally, they're attacking the Seraph Lords. Okay, perfect. I want to help them, but I need to kill these guys first. Speaking of combat, has anyone seen the footage for Anno 117? I'm genuinely a little bit excited. I think Anno 117 is like the one game that I am genuinely excited for in quite some time. Because Anno 1800 was amazing. Just a fantastic... Like, in my opinion, Anno... Oh, not really interested. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that I was a little bit surprised that you surrendered so quickly. Anno 1800 is, in my opinion, the closest we will probably ever get to a perfect city builder. An actually perfect city builder. Right, wasteland pacification, 60%. Yep. Everything is increasing nicely. I actually have a little bit of a deficit of crown control gear, but I do have enough behemoths now, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. Instead, I can start building aircraft. I'm pumping out those aircraft. Now. Right, I got loads of that. And I do need more basic lasers, and I really want to make police protectatrons, but I should probably prioritize an air force. I should probably prioritize the air force, yes. Liberation of the 80s. Our selflessness in vanquishing the 80s have made us become seen as a savior of the people among the wastes. Really? Really, the 80s were the scourge of Utah for countless years. Now, thanks to your efforts, they are but a memory. Well, right, yeah, but some felt that we were simply going to usurp the region of power they held. By abstaining and giving power back to the subjugated people, we've instead shown our resolve in standing by the needs of the wasteland. I did that. I don't recall doing any of that, but I am very happy that you think, I'm very happy to hear that you think I did all of that. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Can I spend money on anything? Not really. Although I could start getting back into the tourism market potentially. What's the opinion of now? I don't even see the opinion. I don't know. I'm hoping I'll be able to build salvage motorcycles at some point. Yeah, I wasn't aware I was rescuing anybody, but I'm happy to hear it. The poor Kaiser. The poor Kaiser is dead and gone, and there is nothing I can... wait, I can get that regardless? Oh, I didn't need to choose between those. Well, that one. Call to arms? Why, of course, my dear friends. Of course I'll help you. Obviously. Yes. Don't doubt for a second that I will join your glorious crusade against the Seraph Lords? Oh, they're Crusaders! Oh, now I'm a little bit upset.
Sir?
Right, now I am a little bit upset, because I feel like killing Crusaders is a little mean and not necessarily on brand, but the problem is they're human Crusaders, and we all know that all humans are massive racist bigots towards super mutants. And so, I'm sorry, chat, the Crusaders are gonna have to get fucking stomped. Don't worry, Deus Vult, God wills it. If God didn't will the Crusaders to get fucked into the dirt, he wouldn't have made them so close to the super mutants. That's just kind of how that is. Of course you may join in proceedings as well, my little gecko traders. Why not? You like eating geckos? We like eating geckos. Everyone likes eating geckos. Commence advances across the enemy's hinterland.
Hey there.
They were not prepared for this assault. And we can probably force a surrender just by going room in their back lines.
Hello, sir.
Room.
Hello.
Remember the eternal words of Heinz Guderian. Room good.
Hey there.
That's true. That is literally his precise words. Room good. See? Right. Normally, I'd give all of this to the Troll Warrens, because obviously they deserve it, but I do need the scrap metal, so yeah. Just a little bit for helping, just a tiny little bit for helping. And the NCR still haven't declared war on me, which is nice. At this rate, I'm going to be declaring war on them. Continue building resources. Right, military signing bonuses. Yes, I need more people. Production efficiency growth, yes. All of that, yes. All of it, yes. Stim packs. Add technology. Stim pack. Chop shops. Monthly population 15 plus. That sounds pretty good. I mean, I'm getting a decent number of dudes now. A decent number. Nevada Free State, MODOK. Are there any more Tang reformers? I think I've murdered all of them. Which means the NCR is gonna have to be next. Yep. I think it's time to start preparing for war with the NCR. And then war with the fucking socialists that are eating absolutely everything. The NCR was supposed to be the great threat. I don't feel as threatened by the NCR anymore, but I am feeling extraordinarily threatened by the socialists of the South.
Decent meal and week.
Especially as they don't seem to be stopping at any point.
Hello, sir.
141 army experience. Good. I should spend that on fixing my thing, so... Right, Ghoul divisions, you've got anti-air and fire teams. You are going to need anti-tank. Geckos? Minus everything. Why would I wish to use geckos if they are... Oh, they do give me terrain bonuses. Well, that's nice, but I don't know if that's going to be good enough, really. Right, this is probably going to require me upping the production of literally everything, so... Logistics, anti-tank, anti-air, demolitions... and chems. For the rioters, I mean, the rioters are mostly there to hold the line, so I guess they don't need anything just yet. Right, how many weapons do I lack? Many. Okay, very well. I do actually have enough flamethrowers, and I do actually have enough light machine guns and rocket launchers. But the constant expansion of my territory has now left me with a serious lack of crowd control gear. Even as I still don't have enough fucking laser weapons either, somehow. I don't even know how I'm still lacking laser weapons. It looks like Aaron Kimball has submitted another order to the Chop Shop. Due to the freedom-loving libertarian government of Reno, we cannot stop them from fulfilling the order, but at least we get a cut. Are they gonna try and buy me out instead? Because that would upset me greatly. Oh. Well, it looks like my share of the tourism trade suddenly increased rather drastically. Very well, then. Launch a mass media blitz campaign to start getting tourists back to the biggest little city in the world.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Okay, I need an Air Force, but as soon as I've got an Air Force, we can start thinking of taking on the NCR. Hopefully before the socialists arrive, as... What even are the social... What is the socialist... Oh god, it's tiny. What is the socialist focus tree? Just take everything? The perpetual revolution. Oh my god. Oh yes, it is. Look at that. The perpetual revolution effect. The hub wire tower go and 1,521 others claims gain the better. They literally have the mission to conquer the entire fucking map. Oh my god. Right. Right. Okie dokie then. Very well. Get ready for socialism. Because it is coming for you. Whether you want it to or not, it's on the motherfucking way. Okay, what do I do? Suddenly, I'm not as worried about the new California Republic as I was a moment ago. Suddenly, I feel like I have a significantly larger enemy to worry about. Strange how that works out. Right, trickle down on that. Focus on the crowd control gear. Yep, continue to build military factories. And...
Had a decent meal in weeks.
I think we're invading the 80s.
Hello?
I need territory, I need factories. Like...
Hello?
Bad.
Hello?
Wait, I don't have a claim on the 80s yet, do I? No, I don't. Fuck. Right. Start justifying a war goal. Ooh. Barter and smooth talker. Right. I'll move you over to start pacifying shit over there. I need land. I need to be bigger and ready for the true danger, the socialists who are coming for me. And I need the monthly population. And badly too. I feel like I should start building a navy. Maybe I could block the river? You know, blocking the river wouldn't actually theoretically be impossible. God, look at them. God, fucking look at them. They're just eating everything. They're socializing everything. Well, I will have the troll warrens. God willing, the troll warrens will grow large and aggressive. Ah. Deathclaw ate our people again. And we're back down to 0 manpower. That seems to happen a lot to me. Is there... Because I've got... Oh, I am biting over more than I can rightfully chew, honestly. Right, we're going to be saving for 2-year conscription, then. Need more people. More people. Need more people. Need more people, sir. More meat for the upcoming socialist war grinder. Ooh, a heavy lifter. I am going to actually need to start transitioning over to robots. As mildly ridiculous as that kind of sounds. Without the Legion, who's left to challenge the bear. I ain't worried about the bear, brother. I ain't fucking worried about the bear. The bear is not my primary concern right now. The bear ain't the issue. The bear really ain't the issue. Oh, jolly good giant. So what will we do about the NCR? As we hear marachakas playing in the background. Weirdly, to the sound of Katyusha as well. Is not a mix you'd expect to ever hear. Industrial fertilizer. More people, more people. Conscription is the only way. And I've got so many things to core that I'm just not coring. Right. Shop. Continue buying the shit bikes. Advanced laser muskets. New citizen care package. Construction speed, I can't afford it. And the Kaiser... The Kaiser is fighting bravely on. But it's not looking good for the Kaiser. It's looking decidedly bad for the Kaiser. The last holdout of the Kaiser. Surrounding Mel pays. That's all he's got left now. That's all that's left of the Kaiser's legions. 3 territories, 2 territories, 1. And it's gone. And they're already invading the next guy on the line. Sweet Jesus. I'm starting to consider an alliance with the NCR. I really, really am. Perhaps the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay, migrant rush. Good. That increases my growth again. Anything else that gives me people? I need people. Really, I'm starting to consider statehood. Just going crawling to the NCR, please. Protect me from the fucking communists. You have no idea how many there are of them. They just kind of keep coming in their millions. But you don't understand. Communists. Communists everywhere. Base stability, that doesn't help me. Civilian workshops. Base stability. $750 rifles. Right. Debt warriors. That'll give my ally a bit more manpower, which is nice, as I might be able to start recruiting units using their manpower. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Well, if I'm going to need to bleed my puppet dry in order to defeat socialism, you better fucking believe I will bleed my puppet dry.
Hello, sir.
If that is what it takes, that is what it takes. And the 80s and the White Legs are at war. Perfect. Oh, right, we've got a front line up there as well. Didn't notice that. Panic, panic, panic. Move. That's behemoths. I really should not be this callous. Not with as little manpower as I have. I should not...
Decent meal in
No,
weeks.
no, stop it. Oh, fuck, I just deleted my offensive bonus, because the offensive bonus stays, even if you cancel the automation. That was dumb. Troll warrants. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah, no, sure, thank you. I'll happily take the anti-tank rifles. I would be thrilled, in fact, to receive your anti-tank rifles. Much appreciated. You are a kind and gentle ally. Right. Halt the advances until the enemy is done doing their silly little defensive thing.
Hello.
Goes on for 7 long fucking days. Seven long, painful days. Although I doubt they'll stand up to the behemoths. Oh yeah, no they won't. Fucking smash! Yes, yes. Oh, don't worry. We can hold the line. If we can just hold the line, we can defeat the super mutant threat. What's that enormous thing on the horizon? Oh, behemoths are lovely. There literally is no resisting them. They just kind of squash everything in front of them. They're beautiful. I see my ghouls are having a bit of a hard time establishing a front line. There should be loads of them. Oh, most of them never arrived. Stupid ghouls. Get up there, you brain-damaged fucking children. Right, get moving. We want to catch as much territory before the white legs get any. Decimetric radar. Oh, sounds awfully complex for our current technological age. Let's improve upon it. Right, behemoths. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's not let the behemoths be surrounded, shall we? If I lose those, I would grow extraordinarily upset.
Sir?
You guys just resume general advances. I need to remember the fact that, like, my entire enemy is completely motorized. And that I need a little bit more of a concise front line when fighting an entirely motorized enemy army.
Had a decent meal in Sir?
It's probably fine. They're probably not going to get murdered. It's probably okay. Just calm down, chat. It's probably fine. Help's on the way. No, we should not be wasting organization right now, but that's fine. Behemoths will take care of them. Nice and easy. There you go. Yes, you do not. Oh, and fucking. Oh my god, they blew up one. Oh, they did the thing. Like a millisecond before the reinforcements arrived, one of my units just surrendered or something. Oh, I fucking hate that. Upsetting. Right. Especially as that's a lot of manpower that just fucking randomly disappeared into the middle of nowhere. Tremendously upsetting.
Sir? Hey. Hello, sir. What's up?
Forward, yet again. Oh,
Had a decent meal.
careful there.
Hey there.
Try not to get all of my units surrounded and killed. If you do want to throw away a couple of little units, though, I wouldn't mind that. I need air power. I need aircraft. Aircraft would make all of this infinitely more comfortable. As I could kind of just blow them all up. Right. Behemoths to the front. Don't worry about the enemy. They're not going to stand up to the big boys.
Had a decent meal in weeks. Hey there.
Right. I can snip away a couple of little units here and there to make it a lot more difficult for them to sneak on past and be generally gay. Crush, crush.
Had a decent meal in weeks. What's up? Sir?
Ah.
Had a decent meal in weeks. Hey there.
Right, couple more units dealt with. And now we reorganize and advance forward. The greatest danger still being that the white legs will capture more territory than me. And then country music. Don't you dare. There you go. One of the actually genuine weaknesses of the super mutants is that they are pretty big, fat, and slow comparatively to everything else. Right, we're giving up, are we? Lovely, lovely, lovely. That is a very valuable territory, so I would like that. I would like that. Yep, that's big and valuable. Oh. And is going to be completely isolated. Okay, fine. It's a little bit of border gore. Everybody loves a little bit of border gore. Everybody loves a tiny little bit of border gore. It's fine. Oh, I think they didn't let me. Did they? Did I get it? I think I got it. Everybody loves a little bit of border gore. It's fine. Right. Wasteland pacification. We can switch that over to caravan guards, which will switch that over to caravan guards. That over the caravan guards. That can go to caravan guards. In fact, I think even sporadic outposts will be fine, won't it? Yes. Alright, that's New Hammonds. Yeah, caravan guard is fine. Riprulta territory. Wasteland pacification. Set of lords. Wasteland pacification. Yakuza. Wasteland pacification can go to sporadic. Go. That's the 80s. Oh, that's already getting pacified. Fantastic. Look at all of these nations I could release, but won't. Well, I don't have a war I'm fighting right now, so... The question goes... Oh my fucking god, they're... Look at where they are already! Look at where they are already! Oh my Jesus. Okay. Oh my god. Fuck, what do I do? What do I unironically do? I am thinking declaring war on the... do I start coring, or do I've got one more... Oh, I'm gonna go for 4-year conscription. I just kind of have to. Yeah, 4-year conscription. Oh, well, that was quick. Tasty protein, please let me eat them. If I declare war on the white legs, then I will have choke points to hold them with. I think that's my best option, to declare war on the white legs.
Hello?
Yep, I think that's my best option. Declare war on the white legs, attempt to get all the way up there to establish a defensive position. And then fucking pray, I think, is gonna be my general tactic. Common energy weapons, that would be nice. As would riot gear. Let's go for that. Gap Sky Reavers, they can guard Area 51, do they? Sky Reavers. Area 51. Those apostles. Ah, Sky Reavers. Plasma weapons, eh? Thank you for the tip. I shall do so. Do I have dockyards? I have 0 dockyards. Okay. Right. So, yeah, building a navy is not really an option. I am building an air force as quickly as I fucking can. I need to start building robots. I really need to start building robots. I'm gonna start building robots. What else do I need? A second line of fighters, I think. A second line of fighters. Yep, robots and a second line of fighters. Well, NCR, you've become a distant secondary concern. Oh, Battlecast, sorry, on Rumble, I didn't see you there. Question, Arch, in your sci-fi setting, will you have the standard 3 human faction types? Pure humans, cybernetic augmented humans, and genetically augmented human xenos, spliced humans? Or no? Final Fantasy VIII Fund. They will only be augmented humans to begin with. And we are toying with the idea of doing other human factions after that again. Oh, and I'm marked ashamed. I missed you. Sorry, sir. Super Earth has been invaded. Bug lovers and bots sympathize are screaming. Let the squids in. Kick the Helldivers out. I am quite impressed with Helldivers' ability to maintain a narrative that people are so clearly into. That has been one of the big flaws of all of the live service games. They've been incapable of keeping people's attention. Whereas Helldivers has evidently managed to crack the code on that. Right, Government Cipher School, just any upgrade at this point. Construction speed, yep. Monthly population, yep. Political power, yep. Listen, we're just mobilizing whatever we can, okay? We're just mobilizing anything and everything that is possibly within reach. Ah, finally, I can start buying scrap motorcycles. All right, well, on the bright side... Oh, no. They're justifying on the fucking white legs. Fuck. They're justifying on the white legs right fucking now. Good. Oh my god, indeed. Oh my god. Mein Gott. Mein Gott is just not listening.
sir.
Oh. Well, that's retarded. Well, that's retarded too. Seriously, Whitelegs, abandon my front line. Go defend against the socialists. It is your only hope. Tourism season. Yay. Toxic caves. Well, I was hoping for food. I was hoping for money. I was not granted it. Oh no, the Whitelegs. Okay, no, that might actually be good. If the Whitelegs get killed... Yes, no, that's actually good. If the Whitelegs get killed, then their justification becomes pointless. That is actually a good thing. That is actually a good thing. Okay. What should I be prioritizing? What should I be prioritizing? What should I be prioritizing? Factory output. Start producing robots. Oh god, minus 60 metal. Okay, maybe I should maybe I should start worrying about my metal production. Okay, so... Okay, well, who will I end up with a border with then? Against Nephites. Nephites. Okay, good. So they cancelled it and they're justifying on somebody else. Okay, okay. Good. Cancel justification. Oh, please don't tell me they're going to win now. Oh, there we go. Okay, right, nice. Right, Solos Apostles. Justify a war. 225. Is 225 days. Is there anything shorter? 270 days. Nope, I don't think so. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Canaan Exiles. I'm sorry to have to do this to you, Canaan Exiles. I really am. 375 days. And they're justifying on them 155 days. Fuck. I am not going to be able to get... I am not going to be able to get the choke points. Right. What do we do if we can't get the choke points? I don't have enough political power to change justification times, I don't think. What are we gonna do? So that's kind of wasted political power. If I move down there, I'd have a chokehold there. But my front line would be way larger. I think I'm just going to need to hold what I have. And hope and pray, basically. Yep, I think I'm just gonna have to hold what I have. So I'm gonna cancel that justification.
Sir?
And hold what I've got. So the Sky Reavers, how long until 225 days? Ages. And maybe hope they justify on the NCR instead of me. Because if they do, I can try to backstab them. I don't think I can, nope. I don't think I can ally with the NCR, sadly. Tragic though that may be, I don't think it's an option. Right. I'm gonna need a lot of fortifications. Outposts first, because outposts are the quickest and easiest to build. Do I build across here, or do I build, like, here? This would be shorter. And less risky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 7 less provinces to hold. Some of them are really shitty though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12. Yeah, I think we're gonna fall back. And try to prepare to hold that line instead. Hoping to Almighty God. You know, having a navy would be very useful against them. Having a navy would unironically be quite useful, but I don't think we have the time to start building one. No, I don't believe we do. I'm gonna need PAs. I'm gonna need power suits. I'm gonna need power suits. Right, so we can down prioritize that. I will keep these because they don't take too long to build. And the extra scrap would be incredibly useful. Resource gain efficiency. Production efficiency, free repair. Foundry research plus 2. Right, research. Our output efficiency. Output efficiency. We've got 2-year conscription. We're going to work for 4-year conscription. The Washington Brotherhood? No, oh, okay. Oh, no. This is not the time, Washington Brotherhood. This is really not the time, brother. Brother, this is really not the time. Brother, not now. Brother, not now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, train up everything. We need this is going to need to be a quick war. This is going to need to be a quick fucking war. So they're probably justifying against the Troll Warrens, I'm assuming. This is going to need to be a quick fucking war. Right, behemoths. North. Immediately.
Hey.
Super mutants. The rescuers of the Kaiser. North. Immediately. The super mutant army. Same. Oh my fucking, okay, good enough for government work. And the first ghoul army as well. Right, we are not going to be able to support all of you up there. Not a chance in hell. Sadly, that is not another crossing. Well, if the socialists come up behind me now, I think I'm in deep doo-doo. I believe myself to be in some serious trouble if the socialists come and say hello right now. Very, very serious trouble indeed. God, I need circuitry too? Fuck. Orders of the North. Does any of this give me... It does. Possibly. Spoils of War, yes. Wait, do I have anything that gives me... base stability? No. For now, no. Circuitry? 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 Scrap metal? Circuitry or scrap metal? Anything? Circuitry. 6. Right. That's worth it. Okay, we're gonna need robots. We are going to need... We're gonna need fucking robots. Right, so heavy robot division. So the light robot division has a defense of 113 and 22 armor. That has 22 defense and 30 armor. Right, so it's light robots we want. Light robots. We're gonna want the anti-tank. We're definitely gonna want the anti-air. We're gonna need the command control attachment. I don't know how chems would work on robots. I would assume they wouldn't work on robots, just straight up. And we're gonna want fire teams. And... logistics? Do they even... It's been so long since I've played with the fucking robots. Okay, so they do use supplies, yes. So there would be a point in giving them logistics. Right, light robot divisions. Fucking queue up 20 of those little bastards. Right, so we're not really going to be using the heavy lifter bots then, because they're more offensive, so... I'm going to need another 2,000 of them. Oh... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. On the bright side, we've got a surplus of military factories for the first time ever, so that's nice. And monoplane attackers. Right, start queuing that up as well. We're going to need, obviously, way more resources before we can actually produce any of that, but that's fine. That doesn't matter. Right. Resource gain efficiency. The fall of the twin mothers. What does this mean for California? It means that California is fucked. Pretty simple, really. And 4-year conscription. Right. That will allow me to at least use a lot less manpower than if I was using the regular units. Robots. Organization, production costs sounds pretty damn useful right now. Let's do that. Actually, before that, resources. Dark Innovator, hail Arch. Would you ever have the little platoon on the ArchCast, or with you and Sargon? If we could talk about modern shit show. I don't know the guy, so I can't say. Possibly. I'm not saying no by any stretch of the imagination. Population. Nomads. I think that gives me more people. Common energy weapons. Good, good, good. Any little edge I can conceivably get is going to be important. Need more people. Salvatore stash. Right, is there anything else that gives me scrap? Anything else? Anything at all? Anything else? Anything at all? Anything that gives me scrap? Anything. Anything. There. Sponsor war. Maybe I should queue up another one of those too. Right. More advanced laser rifles. Can't buy support equipment, unfortunately. Am I lacking anything? No. Yep. What?
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
What?
What's up? Hello, sir.
What? Oh, damn it, you never moved. Fuck.
Hey. Sir?
I forgot to... You never moved! Oh, fucking shit-fuckling... Okay. Excuse me for a moment whilst I remember to actually go reload and move my unit. I presumed they'd be moving when I gave them the order, go up there. I presumed that would be interpreted by the troops to go up there. I was wrong. Probably because I gave them... It's because I gave them the training order, wasn't it? To be like, yes, you know, do a little bit of training whilst you're on the way. To be fair, I guess it would be difficult to train whilst on a train, so... Guys on duty, do not go down the line robotics arch. It nerfs non-robotic armies. Oh, that would be unfortunate. Well, I need robots to keep me alive. I need my robot friends to let me live. They need to defeat the socialists for me. Even though I think that's going to be a little bit of a long shot. Oh, God. Can you imagine how many aircrafts the socialists might have now? Can you imagine how many factories they might have now? Oh, God. I don't want to think about how many factories they might have now. I don't want to think about how much manpower they might have now. I don't want to consider any of that. Ever.
Hello, sir.
That's just... not relevant at all to my situation.
Hey there.
And so I'm just going to pretend to not know.
Hey there.
Simple as.
Haven't had a decent
Right, so
meal in weeks.
some of you moved.
Hey.
Did all of you move? Right, good. All of you moved. Good.
Hey.
And you were cancelled somehow. Right. Get going. And the ghoul army. Mush, mush. And did I do the thing with the things? Did I order up the robots? I did order up the robots. Lovely. Right, I'm building that. I'm getting that. Getting energy weapons. Population nomadacy. I am not entirely sure what reducing the population's tendency to be nomadic does, but I am hoping and praying that what it does mean... Oh, I've put you on infinite. That's silly. I'm hoping and praying that what it does mean is that I will get more dudes eventually. That seems a reasonable assumption to make, that if your population is less nomadic, then you get more people willing to sign up for the army. Right, well, screw decrypting their shit. Begin decrypting their shit instead. I don't even know who else could conceivably... Oh, here we go. I don't know who else could even conceivably try to fight the socialists either. Right. They don't have any airports, do they? They do not. So I can't send any air forces. Though I do have a decent number of air forces now. I could build air bases up there, but I pretty much guarantee you the Brotherhood has got way better air than I can ever even hope of. All of that power armor. All of that fucking power armor. Right. Behemoths lead the way. Oh my god, even the behemoths are not enjoying this, huh? Even the behemoths are not liking this.
Hello?
I can't penetrate them. Oh boy, that's really bad. That's really bad. Right, the behemoths. They're doing it. They're doing it, but they're not enjoying it. They are not enjoying it. Why, yes, little geckos, you may indeed join the war in the north, the most horrible fucking conflict ever. You are welcome to participate. Oh, you didn't move either, you little fucking twarts. You are welcome to join what is probably going to be the single most bloody, brutal, unbelievably casualty-intensive conflict in the history of this entire fucking world. You are more than welcome to. Please, hike up your pants and get going. I need to focus on getting better anti-tank. Because right now, we've only got anti-tank rifles, and they really aren't cutting the mustard anymore. Queue up a second one, focus on common energy weaponry. We will have anti-air, luckily, so they won't butcher us completely on the ground. This is good. This is beneficial and advantageous. I'm not getting through there, am I? No, I am not. Right, the behemoths did indeed manage to get through. Flexible cohesion, no, rigid cohesion as much as possible. I fear this is not going to be the quick war everyone was hoping for. Right. Where can I fucking separate shit? I need to be causing casualties here. I need to be wiping out divisions. Get the bikes up here. And we'll try to go for East Portland.
Hello? What's up? What's up? Hello?
Right. Launch fixing attacks into the woods there. And have the behemoths lead the way.
Hello, sir.
Supporting them plenty with super mutant infantry, of course. How many aircraft does the enemy have? Only Okay. Okay, hold on now. Fuck. Control state, shit. I can't get them to, fuck. I need territory. If I could get... I can beat that. I've got more. That's not gonna, because they're not a puppet of mine. Okay. That might be in range. We're gonna be finding out, because that is a lot less air force and triplanes. I was expecting fucking vertibirds and jets. Triplanes I can beat. Triplanes I can destroy. That is utterly feasible. Right, you're still building. Fucking. Ow.
Hey there.
Okay, call back the fixing force before they all get slaughtered. Yeah, the only way I move forward is by the behemoths, it looks like. If the attack isn't spearheaded by fucking behemoths, I ain't going nowhere, it's looking like. I need more behemoths. Problem is, I can't really get more behemoths. I've got 12, and if anything, I'd want power armor for the rest. I need more behemoths, but tragically, behemoths count towards your special forces. So, I'm not going to be able to get them. Alright. Send in support. Now that they're busy, we can probably squeeze out that little pocket. No, not quite a pocket yet, but... Right, behemoths, I know it's early, but, no rest for the wicked, I'm afraid. Forward.
What's up?
And send in those 4 divisions to make sure we are keeping that line of communications open. How are we doing over here? We haven't been routed, which is nice. Are those just infantry? Because I might be able to deal with that. Yes, I think my ghouls might be able to force a crossing. Right, do I start...
You ignorant slut.
Shut up, Lil Rum. Shut up, Rum Rum. Fucking Rum Rum. Oh, me ignorant. War penalty, prize fighter, war spends caps, power play, set speed, conscription, laws cost. I should have gotten him. That, God, it would have saved me like 200 fucking political power. God damn it. Right, resource gain efficiency. I've almost closed the resource gap. Almost. Right there, they know what I'm doing. They're throwing power armor into the way of my behemoths, and it is working very, very well. Yeah, even the poor behemoths are getting fucking cock-blocked by air. How's that airfield coming? Okay, it's up. Right. Send up my fighters. Fuck. Right. Call back the behemoths, give them a second to reorganize, which is going to give them a second to reorganize, which is unfortunate, but that's where we are. Supplies. Okay. All right. Withdraw the motorized elements. I cannot afford a supply of malice. Right, I've got the range. Brilliant. I've got the range. 150 of mine against 50 of theirs. I've got absolutely no doctrine for them at all, which is rather upsetting, but... Did you cross that river? You did! Okay, right. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Immediately dispatch the 10 extra ghoul divisions up north. You 6, you will, as quickly as your silly little legs can conceivably fucking carry you, head to every cutoff point up here. Bikes. Relocate. We have an opportunity here to cut off like half of the Washington Brotherhood, and I'm gonna fucking take it. Alright, same down here. The behemoths are rested. Get them back in. Finish that airfield. In just a moment. Good. What's happening down here? Am I bordering the socialists yet? No, thank God. Farscape, Commander. Sorry, God, I'm so distracted right now. Greetings, Arch. Your stream helped keep me sane when I'm stuck in the office alone. Take money for Overwatch Rising Hell. Overwatch Rising Hell. Damn. I didn't even read that wrong. All right, chat. You want to see me play Overwatch? You're not gonna like what you're seeing. You're not going to like what you're seeing. Not at all. I was never very good at Overwatch. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that I was pretty terrible at Overwatch. So you will be upset, but none of my problem. Brick houses. Okay, we will be able to secure that Portland port there. Right, the ghouls. Ghouls are in position. Right. This is going to start really fucking with my supplies, so immediately start spreading out. Motorize that. Motorbikes. Forward. Ah, damn it. They managed to get some more dudes in there just in time. Right. I need better anti-tank. Pronto. Ground attackers. Dispatch them too. Alright, I'm beginning to do some damage to their air forces. And I'm beginning to do some damage to their ground forces with my own bombings. Air is so good in this game. Air is so fucking good in this game. Air is, you're playing, if you have air, you are playing a completely different video game. I swear to God, a completely different video game if you have air.
Heresy. Fire is the answer.
All right. Push in reinforcements. Let's try if we can capture some more of their stuff. How are we doing over here? We're doing pretty good. Good. Spread out. They can't really peel off a lot of stuff from down here because they are under an enormous amount of pressure. Yeah, you're not going to be breaking through the behemoths anytime soon, buddy. Don't even think about it. Right, they have not managed to quite reform. Good. Keep pushing as much as possible.
Hello, sir.
Right, if you're stuck there... let's see if we can cut off that unit of power armor, as that would be a huge fucking win.
Hello.
Power armor is really ridiculously good, but it's also really... Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh my god. Okay. Right. Right.
Hey.
Right.
Hello, sir.
Right. Right. Any hope we once had of rushing across is now definitely gone. Definitely gone. But if we can expand the front line up there more, they will be forced to draw away more units from down here. And we did create a second pocket. Good. Right, so we can crush 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 divisions. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks. Hello.
There's no good offensive opportunity down here, is there?
Hello.
Not really. Send 3 more soup mutants up north so we can free up the behemoths. Fucking death claws. That one suit of power armor is basically going to stop my entire advance there. All right. Well, it was a good try. That didn't quite work out as well as it maybe I hoped it would. Doesn't matter. We're about to crush some forces of the Brotherhood. And with their demise, the entire front line will grow more comfortable. The behemoths offer support.
Sir.
I just need to make sure that I don't get fucking mauled up north by a random surge of power armor. As if anything, I think they maybe have dedicated most of their stuff up north now, which is not a bad thing. That is a good thing.
Hello, sir.
All right, drop those plans because why are you sending shit? Why are you sending shit back here?
Haven't had a
Stop
decent
that,
meal in weeks.
please. How's the air war going? Very well. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right. Forward, my giant green Hulk monsters. What? Oh no, I can't cross over there. Can I cross over there? No.
Hello?
My army of miscreant deviants.
Hey there.
I would love to do something down here because this is a perfect surround area, but no good opportunity. Right, so they've peeled off a lot of divisions.
Hey there.
This means that any further offense up here is probably not going to happen, but
Hello, sir.
it means I might actually be able to push the front line. Akabans99. Arch, I think you missed one of my supers. Overlord Raising Hells. Did I? I might have. Raising Hell expansion was good, and its introduced antagonist was better than those games one Overlord Raising Hell. I did miss it. Thank you for pointing that out, sir. Thank you. There. Only $100 left for Overlord Rising Hell now. There's not only light at the end of the tunnel, it's a massive beam. I don't know if going on the offensive here is really necessarily worthwhile, but I won't do it anyways. Yes, yes, Hulk smash! Hulk smash! Hulk crush! Hulk destroy! Hulk annihilate! Oh god, I am not.
Hey. Sir?
I was about to say, I'm not getting over there without behemoths, but maybe I am. Maybe I am. All of that's getting done. Now we need to focus in on anti-air, anti-tank, and upgrading our shit. Hulk smash. Hulk destroy. Hulk murderfy.
Sir? Hey. What's up?
Very slowly, I'll begin picking my way forward to that crossing. Ah, all of that power armor. All of that fucking power armor. Yes! All of that delicious power armor being crushed and destroyed under the feet of my massive monsters. Yes!
Hey there.
Ah, delicious.
What's up?
And I did take that without my behemoths. Damn! Alright,
Hello, sir.
fantastic.
Hey there.
Try to expand upon that. Immediately.
Hey there.
Did anybody here watch the first Hulk movies, by the way? Like I don't mean the new Marvel Hulk movies. I mean the old ones with was that Fox?
Hey there.
I don't remember now, but there was a series of Hulk movies, I think like 2 or 3 of them, years and years before the current Marvel Hulk. And they were actually really good. Or, well, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say that they were good movies, but they were excellent Hulk flicks. Like, because they really made Hulk feel like the Hulk in those movies. He comes across not as... See, in the Marvel movies, it's very clear that he's supposed to be, in essence, a hero, and that they treat him largely as a hero. In those movies, oh, no. The Hulk was not a hero. The Hulk was a walking natural disaster. Granted, a walking natural disaster that was trying to stop being a walking natural disaster, but a walking natural disaster nevertheless. I quite enjoyed that. I very much so enjoyed that. It made the Hulk feel more, well, again, natural disaster-esque. Less human, more wrecking ball. You know? I quite like that. Slowly but surely.
Had a decent meal in weeks.
There may not be any hopes of a swift victory, but that doesn't mean there is no hope of our victory. Tempted to try and cut up behind them there. I feel like that's gonna leave my ass incredibly exposed, so I'm think no. I'm gonna say no to that. Good, Behemoth. Good. Smash, smash. Right, so we've beaten everything here, so it is time to switch our attentions to West Oregon. And that might actually help our allies push forward in West Oregon, too. Right. Keep advancing. I'll get something to cover your ass, I promise.
Had a decent meal in weeks.
Don't know how I'm gonna find something to cover your ass, but I'll find something. I'll find the reserves somewhere. Don't worry, just keep pushing.
Hello, sir.
And see, that is exactly why I decided to move my units out of that area, because it looked very exposed, and now my allies, super mutants, are stuck and about to get fucking killed. Unfortunate for them. I'm gonna have to keep them up there, otherwise that's just gonna collapse. Right, super mutants. Behemoths. I bet you the ground fire is chewing them the fuck up right now. They're getting bombed and smashed to pieces. Ooh, and look at that. We even have some trapped power armor back there. Lovely, lovely. Everybody loves a bit of trapped power armor.
Hey there. Sir.
Continue to apply pressure. Every division we can force them to send over here is a precious one. Extend the front line further. Launch a spoiling attack there. Lovely. And with no ports, that is another nice, big, fat, juicy clump of divisions trapped forever.
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
Buy stuff, buy stuff, buy stuff. Business favor? Chop shop. Well, it's something. I should be doing that more. Focal, executive remote, building to production. Yep, I can afford that, no problem. Military signing bonus. Yep, new citizen care package. Yep. Everything. Pour money in, pour money in, pour money in. How are the socialists doing? Oh, they've started attacking. God, fucking delay them. Delay them, gods. Delay them. Delay them. I just need a few more months. Just a few more months to deal with the Brotherhood.
Hey. Hello, sir.
Just a few more months.
Hey there. Hello.
Right. Your odds of being able to push forward are actually pretty good with the amount of air support we've got in the region.
Hello, sir.
Right. Chop the enemy up into as many small parts as you can. Let the Air Force take care of the rest. Beautiful, beautiful fucking behemoths. I love you so much. Oh, if only I could get more of them. Only I could get more of them. Wait, CNC bots. Am I not producing CNC bots? What? Am I? Fuck, what? What? Is what? Fuck, is CNC bots a special thing? What do you mean no CNC bots? CNC scrap bots. 13. Fuck, what? Police protector on. Oh, so they're command and... Oh, so CNC as in command and control scrap bots. Okay, right, yeah. Build. Immediately. Well, body name. So how's it going this time, Arch? Well, it's a little stressful. But it's going a lot better, I think. Yes, I think so. Local population minus 500. No. No, I don't think so. The only danger is that there's a couple socialists knocking at my rear hatch, which is worrying me tremendously. Everything else is going just fucking swimming. Everything else, except for the hordes of angry socialists, is just peachy. Rocket launchers. They're going to be useful. Behemoths crush their way through there. Beautiful. Super mutants will move into the wake and take the territory for their own. Excellent, excellent. More power armor seized. Are we pushing from the south? We are. Good, good, my ally. Yes, Troll Warren. You may yet save me from the danger of the socialists if you grow large and powerful enough. Big and fat and full of behemoths and super mutants in your own rights. Yes. You, my dear little child, will grow enormous. If only I could puppet them. If only I could puppet them. That would be the dream if I could puppet them. That would have been the dream. Imagine the number of units I could have recruited from them.
Had a decent meal in weeks.
smash that last little silly pocket. So we've got rocket launchers. We're working on HMGs. Stimpacts. Yeah, that'd be pretty useful. And even the manpower has sort of kind of stabilized to a certain kind of point. It's just all around a happy fucking day. Some might even say a pleasant one. That's the last of the Brotherhood in Oregon. The Butcher Pete. I don't care about the Butcher Pete. You have nothing that I want. You have nothing for me. Fuck you. Fuzzy dice. Division attrition, minus 25%. That's nice. But not very necessarily useful right now. All right.
Hello, sir.
You ignorant slut.
Before they begin to rally,
Hello, sir. Sir.
issue general offensive orders.
Sir.
The behemoths will be allowed to hang back for a second. You break open the second path.
What's up?
All remaining super mutants will rally. Push forward. Machine-assisted encryption. I am the most advanced form of super mutant ever. We're literally hacker mutants now.
Hey. Hey.
Do I want to help you get across the river? Honestly, not really. If anything, I'd kind of like it if you just held the river there.
Hello, sir.
Flood forward, my children.
Meal in weeks.
Forwards, my beautiful, beautiful children.
What's up?
Nothing can stand against you. Look at you, how beautiful you are.
Hey there.
I would love to extend my air power. Can I? Oh. Enemy airfield. Why, yes, please. Ground attackers and fighters. I even have an ace! Imagine that. So, how's my fortification going? Quite well. Right, I'm gonna want air bases here. Badly. To want air bases, I'm going to want radar. You motherfuckers! You absolute stinking motherfuckers! Now, of all the conceivable times, now. God, fuck. Of all the times. Of all the times. All the fucking times. Okay, right. Of all the fucking times. This was the least opportune. Okay. Right, how long is that war justification? It could be like 30 fucking days. 90 days. Okay, so I have 90 days. I've only managed to create 8 divisions of Protectatrons. 90 days. Right. 90 fucking days, eh? 90 days. "90 days. 90 days. 90 days. Let's see what I can free up. So occupied territories, sporadic outposts. Yep, sporadic outposts. Sporadic outpost. Yep. I can move to sporadic outpost there. I need to pacify those a little bit more before I can move to sporadic outpost there. Right. 8 divisions of Protectatrons. Start training them. We've got 10 ghoul divisions here. I can guard that. I need to fall back these divisions. I need to fall back those divisions. Oh my god, there is... Okay, well, on the bright side, the choke points are actually slowing the socialists. They are actually being slowed by Soros Apostles. Thank fuck. Here. Have just like 2,000 fucking pistols, okay? Can I end this war in 90 days? I don't fucking think so.
Sir.
I don't fucking think so.
Hey.
I hope you've got enough stuff. Right. Troll Warden. I'm going to give you also 2,000 plasma power weapons. 100 flamethrowers, 100 light machine guns. I'll give you all of my pipe guns. Don't need them very much. There. And I hope you will start building units using that. What can I build for you? Okay, so what we got? Just a mass infantry unit, okay. Now, unfortunately, if I duplicate it, can I customize it if I duplicate it? How does that work? Yes, I think this allows me to use their manpower. I think. And I'll give them a nice little gecko icon. Fire team, anti-air, anti-tank, chems, logistics. so expensive. No, it doesn't. Okay, right. Oh, I just wasted 90 fucking army experience. Ugh. Upset noises. Tremendously upset noises. Tremendously upset noises. Right, I do have some air power. What do we do? Elaborate disruption, fire range from above, will never match the enemy in the sky once one. I might. Materials, recover pure during nuclear engines. After all, it's no mean feat. Cost reduction bonus, air accident chance -20, air defense +10. Air attack. Air mission efficiency, air defense, air attack, ground attack factor. That looks like the obviously superior one, honestly. Yeah, just more offense, more speed, more everything. I mean, air accident chance +20% sucks a little bit, but...
Heresy is the question.
Oh, that's good enough.
Fire is the answer.
Fight better on planes? What even is that, planes? Crit perk? No. Because I don't get access to the doctrine school, annoyingly enough. And vehicles, I get mutant perks. Right. 90 days. 90 days. 90 days.
Hello?
If all we've got is 90 days, I need to basically put my enemy in a, or my ally, more correctly, in a position
Hey there.
where they're guaranteed to win.
What's up?
Oh, wait. They want Vault City. But will you still declare war on me? That's the question. Because I'll accept that, as annoying as that is. No, they won't. Okay. As fucking upsetting as that is, that I will survive. That I can survive. As annoying as losing a huge clutch of territory is, that I will live through. And I can just take it back later. That I can live through. Okay, right. Thank fuck. I was panicking at least partially for nothing. Happy now. Is there any way I can up my fucking special forces, by the way? Yes, there is. Okay. Right, I need to do that. I need to do that. I need to do that badly. Right. Okay. Right. I am significantly happier.
What's up?
It sucks to lose that much territory. But I can take the territory back. Whereas I will simply fucking die if I'm caught between the NCR and the socialists as things stands right now. Right, I still want to finish this fucking war, though, before the socialists hit me in the back.
Sir? Sir? Hey there.
Did you just... Did you just sneak out of there, you little piece of shit? You probably did, yes.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks. Sir?
Right. Simply take. Simply take.
Hello, sir. Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Greedily and with both fucking hands outstretched.
Sir?
Take, and take until there is nothing more that can possibly be seized. That includes Capitol Hill as well, as distasteful as I find the very idea of it. Capitol Hill
Decent meal in
has fallen. After fierce resistance, Capitol Hill has fallen to the Troll Warren Brotherhood. Forces staunchly defended the position until last shots were fired. Cowards were shot when they fled from their position. With ammunition supplies dwindling, the order was given at dusk to hastily withdraw from their position, surrendering it to the Troll Warren. Well, I don't know if it was necessarily to the Troll Warren you were surrendering it, but I suppose theoretically, technically, kind of, sort of, in a way, it was.
Hello?
You ignorant slut.
Hey there.
A bubbling name. So, Arch, going to puppet the Brotherhood? Can I?
Hello?
That would be a little funny.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Unfortunately, this is, of course, the Troll Warren's, thing, so I don't know how much I'll be able to do.
Hello, sir.
Ah. There we go. There we fucking go. Unironically, a satellite would be kind of great right now. The issue is, I don't know how the Troll Warrens are going to feel about that. A satellite right now would not be a bad idea at all. Particularly one with power armor. But I'm sure the Troll Warren basically needs all of this territory for their stuff, too. And I need the Troll Warren to be powerful. Fuck it. Fuck it. Give it to the Warden. And then they form New Mariposa. Oh god, does that mean I can't do it now? Fuck. Let's see, what's your Master of Mankind? Mariposa Reborn, that's the one. Right. The Master returns. New Mariposa is real. It has risen. It has risen from the ashes. Right, all of you start heading back down south. And the Sorrows are doing pretty well, actually. They won't accept an attaché, will they? Damn it. But I really want one. Too low opinion of us. I know I was trying to declare war on you for a little time there. I know. That was never my intent, of course. I would never. Not. Not truly. Right. I think next thing I need now is second generation training of Children of the Master. Yeah, 400. 400 political power. Now, the question then is, can I and should I deal with the NCR? Because they're going to stab me in the back again. $219 divisions, sweet baby, fucking Jesus. But it's still nothing compared to the fucking socialists. It's still nothing compared to the fucking socialists. And I should actually now have a superiority in aircraft, which is quite neat. Big thinkies and big questions, chat. Big thinkies and big questions. All over the place. What do you think, chat? Let's ask chat. NCR first or socialists first? Bearing in mind, the socialists are long. Very long. Very, 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 very long. Very, 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 very long. Okay, the light robot divisions are going ahead as planned. Let's see here. I think we're going to get ourselves another 10 ghouls for defense. Because we've got plenty of offense. We've got plenty of offense right now. I would love to maybe get some tanks at some point, but I'm not really in a position to do that. Political power gain? Yep. Basic training appointment. Yeah, give me that too. And if only I could buy Vancouver Mavens things, that would be amazing. More laser muskets, more salvaged cars. Fortifications are actually beginning to finish up. Uh-oh, they've broken through. And they're through, chat. They're through. No more holding out there. No more holding out for Sorrow's apostles. They're overrun. They're overrun badly. Right, air. Let's get you relocated. And if applicable, retrained. Right, what else have we got? We should have more aircraft, I believe. Yes, we do. Let's begin training up more fighters. Hopefully, we will have air superiority, which is a very, very, very big deal. And the first batch of Protectoratrons are almost finished training. I don't know how you, hammer drill into a robot, but as you can quite clearly see, that is actually a thing you can and should do. Oh, of course, yes. Vancouver Mavens, obviously. You get whatever you want. Decrease that a little bit. I can probably get away with just that. I've got plenty of behemoths. Logistics? Honestly, I want some siege engines, because the siege engines will also help a fuck ton, because it'll just be a flat bonus to everything, which is very, 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 very nice. And we've almost fulfilled our demand on light combat robots. Right, looks like chat is just barely in favor of socialists first, or no, NCR first. Right, let's see. What are they doing now? So, they've declared war on more of my neighbors. They're not going for me yet, which is, I suppose, something. I suppose something, indeed. Do I have time to grab the Sky Reavers? I wonder. Wait, where did I? Do I? Oh, my fucking... Yeah, it ran out. Okay, I'm not going to spend the political power on doing another war goal on them. Right. My defenses are beginning to wrap up, so at least I will have a fortified front line. Thank fuck for that. Overcharged munitions. Universal buffs, always good. I did build fortifications here too, didn't I? I did, yes, thank fuck. At least I'll have a moment of warning before everything goes to hell and back. Now, I'm a little worried if they just simply continue going north, though, and just eat everything else. That isn't necessarily any better. might actually be just as bad, if not indeed worse. Damn it, still can't buy those. Yeah. Right, my dear beloved troll warrens. Master's new army faction. Yes. Yes. Wait, do they have leadership? Oh, little filthy bitches. Yes, I think I will be assuming control over the new Master's faction. I think I will. I think I shall. Right, upgraded weapons. I think wait, hold on. I think I actually have a thing that gives me access to sophisticated electronics. Robots. Heart attack. Yes. Robots. Soft attack. Piercing. Yes. Heavy machine guns. Who doesn't love a heavy machine gun? Logistics. Stop eating. Rocket launcher. Heavy machine gun. Incinerator. Right, we've got all the police protectatrons now, which means I can cancel that and probably move it into common energy weapons before aircraft, because upgrading all of my guns will be more useful in the long run and the short run. So, yeah, I can do a war on them almost immediately.
Decent meal in weeks. Sir?
Scavenger's Triumph, Old World Spy Book. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, well, it's a temporary thing, but still. Right. Air Force Department, give us an edge in the air. And is there anything I need to deal with spy-wise? No, I've got pretty much everything, right. In that case, I guess it's time we start trying to fuck with the socialists, however we can. However we can. $2,667. Okay, we've got decent manpower. We've got a very solid air force. And we've got a solid amount of divisions. I'd like more. But this might be my best bet at dealing with the NCR, which I feel like I need more divisions. It's gonna be rough. It is going to be fucking rough.
Hello.
It is going to be fucking rough.
What's up?
Expand slipways. I mean, I'd love to have a navy. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to have a navy. What do I have? Right, I have the air bases. I have the radar. Okay. All of the preparations I need are pretty much ready. The rest is just going to be giving more stuff to the troll warrants, hoping I don't get backstabbed, and praying loudly. Yes. That's basically what all of our plans are going to boil down to. Hope and prayer. Right. That'll be the third installment of this series then, the grand finale. When we live or we die. Either way, it's probably going to be spectacular. Until then, chat, thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you all again very soon. As we find out if there is hope for the Master's new army in this horrible, brutal, socialist world. Good night, chat. And thank you very much for your donations, as always.